Hey everybody, it's Shiskabobbed1 coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Okay guys, this is pretty funny. I actually wasn't planning to make this video. I've already shot one much longer video that's going to require some editing. This video is going to be about Gearheart and basically how I took her down in 2 hits. It's the end of the day. I have to keep her on my map because, you know, I'm climbing the ladder. By the way, I guess I'll announce it now in this video, but I also announce it in the one that I'm about to release. Clearly, you can see my VP. I've broken 300 or 1300, guys. I broke 300 a long time ago. That puts us at number 9 in Canada. We got a nice little comfortable lead there on Chonk by 10 VP. Globally 534. Anyway, I follow that. It's when you work this hard at something, you gotta just keep your eye on the target. You know, you gotta understand what you're doing and how you're progressing. So that's super awesome. Now, in the video I made earlier, I was boosted with my 3 masterpieces, and so you can see the boost is almost run out, but of course I took advantage of that boost to kill Gearheart. Let's just show you the replays. Unfortunately, I didn't record it live because it's been a rough night, and again, I explained it in the previous video that, well, it'll be the subsequent video, but it's the previous one that I just shot. So I just wasn't focused on the game so much, but you see I took her down with 2 hits, and the first one was with Bullet and Warriors. Oh, I don't need to share it, need to view it. So, with this one, let's pause for a moment, just brief explanation. What I'm thinking about doing is taking out, well, I can't click on them, huh? Well, I'm taking out these 2 lasers right here because the second attack that I want to come in with is like an RZCM style attack. And basically the lasers are kind of the biggest threat for the RZCM. The mortars become a threat later. Oh, I can click now, look at that. The mortars can become a threat, and so can these Doom cannons, but the real big threat to the RZCM idea is, of course, these lasers. So the only objective the Warriors has is to kill the 2 lasers. Okay, anything else is just bonus. But you're going to see something really funny happen right off the drop. Okay, so let's well, here, I'll try to control it properly. Let's go at 1 times, and I'm going to take us to half times when the funny part happens. Okay, so here's the drop. You know, we're dropping everybody, we're flaring up, things are looking good. Now here's where things start to go bad. I thought Bullet was in that smoke. So it happened on the flare. I saw what happened immediately. I tried to re-smoke. It was just barely missing it. Now Bullet's getting tossed all over the place. At this point, I am spamming taunt. Like, okay, if at least we can just get a taunt off, he'll live longer. Some of the defenses will shoot at him and not the Warriors when their smoke comes up. But he's just so stunned by the shock blasters nailing him too. But he finally gets it off. And I actually do these. I put these shocks down a little bit early. I'm totally like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? But okay, focusing. Warriors take that down in 1 hit. Now, so immediately I'm going to toss a flare to the next one, because this is the objective, take the lasers down, okay? The Warriors can do it. Now, see the flames coming out from the flamethrower, so we drop down the heel over there. Boom, the second laser goes down. Let's just go to normal speed. Now I'm just dropping critters, just trying to get whatever we can get, looking at my GBE, looking at what's going on. I don't really want to waste time reflaring because the Warriors, when they're on a target, they do damage. When they're not on a target, they don't do damage. So just from previous experience with these types of things, it's better just to let them go, okay? Unless you've got another objective and then a flare's in order. These critters that were down here on the crate probably weren't the best location. I should have put them closer to this grappler. That's actually what I was trying to distract. But it doesn't. You know what? It doesn't matter. We cleared out a good chunk. I'm dumping out my last GBE. I think I dropped a barrage and maybe a couple of artilleries on there. You might see it. I didn't see it when I was watching it. But there we go. That's the aftermath of the first attack. Okay, boom. Now, again, I apologize for the replays. I know live attacks are better. You can see the GBE management a lot more clearly and things like that. But this one is just awesome. I just wanted to share it. So it's what you get. Not share it with the with the task force. Share it with you guys. Okay, here we go. Viewing the battle. Now, we'll do this one in normal speed. So, okay, at this point, I'm thinking RZCM, of course. Now, the only thing that's really going to be somewhat of a nuisance is that shock blaster. Now, I'm going for the kill. That's why you see things happening so fast. As soon as that shock blaster goes down, I'm dropping the critters, and I'm coming out on the beach. We've got a wall of critters. We're going critters on the right, critters on the left. We got them coming at it everywhere because at this point it's a lot of just single point defenses, all these grapplers and stuff. So as long as they're taking my critters, I don't really care. Of course, Everspark's giving her a nice supply of 3 every 4 or 5 seconds. But we're trying to keep the wall of critters up, you know. So we do a critter swarm, critter on the left, critter on the right, critters everywhere, and we're just moving in. Now as we get closer, we know these mortars are going to be problematic, and we also know these doom cannons are too. These doom cannons that I can't click on. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So we're keeping those under shot because we're really afraid of the splash over there, and we also know that we're going to be setting up on the left side, so it's more important that we clear the left side than the right side. So that's why I'm putting more attention to the doom cannon. Okay, now I'm just laying in some artilleries right there, right on the trifecta of doom cannon. I don't know if you noticed that. And yeah, so at this point we're in pretty good position. I think I'm just waiting for a couple more of these mortars to go down. In hindsight, maybe I should have taken out all three, but I was getting worried about these troops getting flamed on the left, so I was really thinking a reflare was in order. Go ahead and smoke the troops as they regroup. They're in a pretty good position. We'll go to double time right now. And you can see what's happening. We are in range of that mortar, but the mortar is somewhat being distracted by critters. We are going to get pulled by the grappler over here to the right, slowly but surely. The reason why I put the shock on it initially was because the more he pulls, the less DPS we can do. Therefore, the shock will have more value at the beginning. And based on all the other abilities I'd used, they'd cost too much, so I couldn't do anything else that was more offensive, based on my judgment, than using that shock. But if you're going to use a shock to stop that type of damage, you need to do it early, because that way you'll still get more DPS and whatever. Small little tip. Okay, so as soon as the shield went down, I had enough for a heal. We dropped a heal after the mortar hit our rifleman once, but just like that, Everspark, not Everspark, you know, this lady, Gearheart, this lady went down in 2 hits. The War Factory. Yeah, so anyway, as always, have a super fantastic, awesome day. And remember, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean. And Shiskabobbed is going to kick you out of his task force or his clan if you're mean. So don't be mean. Have a great day.